Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to my timeless reading about what you need to know. It applies to when you're drawn to watch it. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, and these are general, not personal readings. You can find more information below, and on the bottom of the description box, there's a free birth chart calculator. Thanks you guys for supporting my channel. I really appreciate the donations. It keeps me able to provide you with these free readings. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The Three of Swords, Sagittarius. This is air energy. It's a difficult loss, a painful realization. This is Saturn in Libra. Saturn represents our most difficult, toughest lessons we have to learn spiritually. This is a flash of understanding, a difficult realization. It could be that your hopes were higher than the results. It's a painful truth, and you're feeling isolated. You're feeling the pain of separation. It's suffering that comes from holding on to the past. Sometimes it indicates a third person involved, a love triangle, not always. This is loss and sorrow and betrayal and a necessary sacrifice. It can be the end of a relationship. And the loss of trust due to the betrayal or rejection could be losing your job, or it could be the end of some sort of ailment through surgery, or letting go of some way of thinking that is no longer useful. This is not an easy loss, but the release will make room for further growth and maturity. Pain is a strong motivator to change, and when you fix it, you can grow. It's depression and longing and separation through distance. It's quarrels and upsets. It's divided opinions, separated, sadness from being apart. It's stormy weather for the emotions. It's cutting to the heart of the matter, but the end of the disagreement is near, and relief after the tension or argument is at hand. You may need to forgive and forget. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Number 2 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the High Priestess. This can represent a Cancer or a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer or Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. This is the link between the seen and the unseen. It's hidden influences, secret knowledge. This is someone that knows exactly how they feel. They're never lonely. It's latent power to manifest, and gestation before new life, and it has to do with divine truth and wisdom. It's nurturing the spark of creation. It's the connection with the unconscious world, esoteric studies, unrevealed future, hidden influences at work. This card carries special value for artists and poets and composers and mystics. And when this card appears in a man's reading, it can represent the perfect woman all men dream of. If this is a woman's reading, this can be you, a quiet woman. This represents the unknown and a time when it is better to sit still and seek peace within the self, seek awareness, and be still. Listen to your inner knowledge because you can answer your own questions. The Three of Swords of the High Priestess. This person that's responsible for all the negativity is going to avoid taking credit for their action. You may not get closure that you're looking for. This is someone that grieves quietly. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. The Three of Pentacles, Sagittarius, Earth energy. This is Mars in Capricorn. Mars represents our passions, our aggression. This can represent employment. It's synergy. It's people coming together to make something happen, a foundation being set. It's the early stages of progress, and a project begins manifestation. It's a partnership card, building something together. It's teamwork and guidance, assistance and contribution, planning and mentors and critics, clients, customers. It's okay to take critics as teachers that are really helping you grow. Priorities are being established and plans are being put into action, and there's initial successes. It's discussing efforts and plans and practical solutions. This could be a specialist. It's recognition for work well done. It's skilled labor, and there's a payback period, and you'll reap rewards. And you bring light into the darkness. The Three of Swords with the Three of Pentacles is quarrels and divided opinions. It's upsets over a project or your work. 2 threes in a reading represent calm. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. Sagittarius, this is the Queen of Swords. Air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It could be in your chart, could be someone else's. Now this person is independent, they're mature, and they have authority, they have a keen mind. They could be a writer, a lawyer, a minister, they could be a teacher, a great communicator, they could be in the military, they could be a law officer. They have great clarity of thought. This is pursuing your desires with strength and maturity. This is someone that treasures solitude. They have a very sharp, keen mind, and they're able to see fairness and justice, yet they may be overcritical of their own thoughts. They need to learn to have greater compassion for themselves, and they've known loss or sorrow, and this experience has enhanced her wisdom. And they love to share their knowledge. They have an agile mind. No one can trick them or fool them. They may come across as impatient or sharp or intolerant. It's just that their mind works so fast that she forgets to make allowances for others. She can be cutting, so she needs to consider other people's feelings when speaking the truth, because it is possible to be both honest and kind. It could be professional counsel may be needed, so look for forthright, clear characteristics. Be clear in your decisions and your behavior, and make sure your point of view is thought through, and with sharp wit and self-possession, stand by it. It's thinking carefully on your decisions and researching other people's viewpoints, and making sure your dreams are not interfering with your responsibilities. This is someone that's cutting out the BS. They're telling it like it is, and they're facing the future. The Three of Swords with the Queen of Swords is hurt feelings and misunderstandings. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Number 8 of Cups, water energy, Sagittarius. This is Saturn in Pisces. Saturn represents our restrictions and delays, limitations, our toughest lessons. This is moving on. It can be travel by land. It's following your dream. It can even be following your path alone. It's the ability to leave something behind in order to go on to new concerns. The cups have not fallen, so there's no disaster. You just know it's time to move on. This is shift in life from being involved in doing things with others. Now you need some quiet time and a chance to be alone. This could be someone that's close to losing all hope in a romance, and they may walk away from it. It can also mean there's an affectionate person surrounding you. Now this is see the moon in both its full and waning quarters. It looks on, signifying the end of something and the beginning of something new. This card indicates leaving the past behind, but even though the cups are full, they can no longer satisfy, because something is missing. There is a better future just around the corner, but be aware of the card's warning about the kind of restlessness that strides on too hastily, missing the very goal. The cups. The Three of Swords with the Eight of Cups is a struggle with moving on from a bad relationship. You may choose to move on. The High Priestess with the Three of Pentacles is being deeply connected to your work or your spiritual guides. The High Priestess with the Queen of Swords can represent tough love. It's trusting your inner guidance to make decisions. And in some people's cases, it can represent an affair. The High Priestess with the Eight of Cups is empowering yourself and developing your psychic abilities. The Three of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords is making decisions on a project. It can be organizational work. Three of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups is going after new work that brings emotional fulfillment. It's following your passion at work. The Queen of Swords with the Eight of Cups is you are ready to cut loose what no longer serves you. It's something that could be getting in the way of happiness. You may need to declutter your space and let it go. Your ViceVersa Tarot card by Lunaea Weatherstone. The Knave of Cups. Water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This one is the inner self. The young man, still standing at the shore's edge, gazes upon a multitude of stars. The ocean at night has deepened in color, as has the knave's cloak. A sea turtle surfaces in the dark water. This person's inner self and outer self are pretty much one and the same at this stage. The inner self is just a bit darker. He keeps his moodiness to himself, and the more tender emotions that may be too vulnerable to the roughness of the world. The turtle offers a clue to why. Sea turtles are old souls that have been swimming in the dark waters for many lifetimes. When it feels threatened, it withdraws into its shell. For this person, it feels safer to stay in the shell. Over time, he may learn that gentleness doesn't mean weakness. Thanks, you guys, Sagittarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.